Why have I found myself in the furniture section of Macy's? When I say I have parked my ass on this damn sofa, let me tell you something. Look, this motherfucking. I said, bitch, you need to move into an apartment at the very least. Because this is ridiculous. I was sitting down here. I said, let me go over the videos real quick. Honey, I was like, how long I've been sitting here? I think I've been sitting here for probably about maybe 10 minutes or something like that. I had to catch myself. I was like, girl, it is time to go. You just needed to sit down for a second just so you could see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's a really comfortable little sofa though. It's a little love seat. But it's overpriced. It's $10.89, you know. So I don't know. Yeah. Look at it. You see these kids, child. What are they doing up here? It was nobody up here. And so I think what is happening at this point is that somebody has told somebody or some people to annoy me. That's what I think. I think somebody has put the word out that they want people to annoy me or badger me or hinder me or. And I don't like that. I'm like, listen, let me do what it is that I need to do. I'm not like full-fledged shopping. I'm just picking up little stuff if I could find something. I'm looking. But if I can, if I see something I like, cool. But I'm also just taking in the vibe right now because I need it. I need it. It's a lot going on in my life right now. It doesn't seem like it, but it's a lot going on in my life. Energetically, I've been consistently balancing, and I think a lot of people, they don't understand just how much work that takes. And right now I'm just like, I just want to chill in my own energy. Like, I just don't want to be bothered. I just want to be like in a cool environment and just like be in my own energy. Simple as that. You feel me? And I don't know, maybe it's just mm somebody wants somebody to find me. There's no reason for I haven't ran anywhere. I'm not That's the thing. I keep getting this message. It's kind of like somebody is like they're holding on to me, and I'm like, that's interesting because I don't know who it is, because I don't have anyone. I haven't been with anybody. And I'm like, I feel like there's someone just kind of like, it's like they've latched on to me energetically or something. And it's like I can feel that shit, and I do not like that. As someone who's used to being in her own energy, and I just kind of like move freely throughout the world, how I'm going to move, like, you know what I'm saying? However I choose to move, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't like people latching on to me. I understand when you like someone's energy and all that, that's cool, but I don't like people latching on to me. I'm not a clingy person at all. So I don't like that energy at all. Unless it's my babies. Like, if it's my babies, then cool. But other people, I don't like that. Like, I'm completely fine with, like, having friends that are across country, and I'm cool with that. You know? I don't like people in my space like that. Unless, of course, I want them in my space, then cool. But if I don't, then, back off. And I think I've said that several times. There's a lot that, has taken place with me. And I think that this entire situation, and when I say situation, I mean like just me being here, me being in this situation, the whole nine, me being kind of like what feels like held here, but yet restricted and not able to like make money. And I don't know, it's just weird what I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing. It's really weird. I don't like it. And now I feel like there's an energetic pull on me, and I'm not understanding exactly where that's coming from. It's giving Vampire in Brooklyn. It's giving Dracul, the original one with Winona Ryder in it, and Keanu, because I literally have been thinking about them for a minute. Like, I've been thinking about that version of Dracula for a minute. And I'm like, it's given that. But it does not give love. It does not give crush. It does not give any of that. It gives somebody is trying to like siphon my energy. And it's interesting because like the way that I actually generate energy is like it's almost like I recycle energy, and I don't necessarily understand why someone would want to be in that process. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I'm not going to speak any more about it because I don't know what it is yet. But once I figure it out, then I'll probably feel more comfortable, kind of like translating or whatever. People have to be seen. They got to be seen, right? Give them their spotlight. So anyway, so I don't know, but that's how I feel. Once I figured out what it is, then I'll feel more comfortable translating it in a way that is not just understandable and digestible for everybody else, but something that I can incorporate. I can take that energy and incorporate it into what I've already experienced so that I can kind of generate some type of feedback in reference to it. It's like, oh, well, I was feeling this and this is how I handled that, or this is da 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 da. I'm one of those people. So I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. I can't necessarily say that I like it either, to be honest. I feel like it's stalker energy, and stalker energy is always a big ill to me. I think a lot of people feel that way, to be honest. Anyway, you guys, I'll talk to y'all later. I'm hungry. I gotta go find me some food. Well, I have some food, but I'm like, I have to prepare something. And once I get it together, I'll be all right. It's about to be 8:30. And honey, this old lady got to find her way back to her station, honey. And we're going to get it together and figure everything out tomorrow. I have an appointment tomorrow morning at 10. I heard there was supposed to be some type of a planned ambush around it. I wouldn't recommend it. But I do have to take care of that and do my thing. And then I'm going to come back to the mall, and I need to get me some makeup, and or wait, hold on, let me look at my cards. I need to get some makeup. I want to get some perfume, and I want to see if I can find some more jewelry. I have a little tiny budget, but it's more than what I thought I would have, so I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm like, oh, look at my little blessing. Okay. It feels good though, just to be out and not so restricted and not kind of bogged down with my worries or what I don't have, like it feels good to kind of be in that space for a second, even if it's just a little bit, because so much has been, trying to weigh me down, and, people are really fucked up, you know what I mean? So, people, whenever they get an opportunity, especially within this community, um, they like to, throw it in my face that I'm going through what I'm going through. And I'm like, I still don't understand why. I still don't understand. I'm like, what is this about? I said, child, it's some other shit going on. I said, it's some other shit behind the scenes going on, and somebody's mad at you that's out in SoCal also. And you also got some people mad at you here. And I'm like, Lord, people stay mad at me, I swear, child. And when I tell you, sometimes I feel a little bit bad because I'm like, I don't know what it is. So I don't even have like the energy to give it any form of remorse, or, how you might have like an apologetic energy or something like that. Like if I don't know what it is, I can't really address it, or have that energy toward it because I don't know exactly what it is, right? So I've had to learn to accept that there are people that are just targeting me, and they're upset with me for their own reasons, and I'm not understanding exactly why because nobody would say anything. So at this point, I've kind of moved on from that energy anyway, and then excuse me, I'm trying to fix my scarf, and really just started focusing on things that I need, like seriously things that I need for me and my family and my, my journey. And I think that that has caused whatever this energy is that's trying to come in, it's causing it to kind of get like almost temperamental in a sense, where it's like pulling on my energy. It's like pulling at me, you know. My mother, this would be a really good conversation to have with my mother. She would definitely, and I'm going to tell you exactly what she would tell me too. She would tell me that it was a demon and that I needed to, she would tell me that I need to cleanse. She would tell me I need to immerse my body in the ocean or in some form of sea salt or pink Himalayan salt bath, and I would need to meditate and or pray and get into some scripture. That's what my mother would tell me to do. So I'm passing that along to whomever might feel like that could be of some support or some assistance to them if they ever feel this way and they see this, So that's that on that, you guys. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's where I'm going to start my process after I finish doing everything I need to do tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get started with that process. I'm pretty sure I'll feel better after that. Because right now, I just feel like there's just, and I've been feeling like this. It's been weeks. But I've just been kind of like, back off, back off, back off. Like, and then it's just like, at this point, I'm like, seriously, back off, you know, back off. It's enough that I'm not working. It's enough that I don't have income. It's enough that I don't have money. It's enough that I don't have a car. It's enough that I don't have any of the things that I'm supposed to be having, the things that I work for, and, so yeah. Speaking of work, I've been looking for work and I'm not getting hired, but people are saying work still. And I'm like, well, what the hell are they talking about? What kind of work? I'm not going to be able to do any of the modeling things, you guys. I told you my reputation has been ruined. I've been sabotaged too much, And on top of that, I feel like, I can do other things, I could do other things. But I don't know what people mean by when they say work. I'm like, I don't know what they mean. I'm just honestly like, I don't want to work in entertainment. Even though people say that I have a sense of humor, I don't really think that I'm fit to be a stand-up comedian or anything like that. I don't feel like I'm a visual merchandiser, you know? I work in fashion, and even if I don't want to work in fashion anymore, I should at least be able to work in interiors. And that's been ruined as well. So I think the overall goal was pretty much to sabotage every aspect of my life that would result in me not being able to get back on my feet. I think that's what's happened, and to be honest, I wouldn't do that to anybody. But seeing that somebody felt like they needed to do that to me, I have to work through that energy. And I just hope that emotionally and spiritually I can push through this one, because I'm really sick of it. And I've been expressing that lately a lot more than I usually do, or, I'm sick of it. It's very stagnant energy, and it's not something that I am familiar with at all, you know? So that's that on that, y'all. Okay. I'll talk to y'all on the next one.